The other day I put the Gorgon in my bag thinking that I would pull it out of the bag to experiment a little bit with it. But in reality, I noticed that I didn't even touch it once during the round. I think this is because it was a scoring round. I don't know the disc necessarily well yet. I did one video about it in a field test review, but that doesn't mean I have any confidence with it. So today we're coming out CFP back 9 Gorgon only to try and learn it some more and gain some trust in it. For those of you who are not aware of what the Gorgon is, it's Innova's new 10-speed driver. Pretty glidey, semi-flippy in this pro plastic is what I learned from my previous video. The big thing out here today is I need to learn kind of like what hyzer angles to put it on to get maximum distance, or just to get this thing to flip up to flat. There was one throw in that video where I really tried to get maximum distance with the Gorgon and I ended up just rolling it over. So today it's all about the angles, try to learn the hyzer flip and see how well we can do with the Gorgon only. I did bring a couple of wardens for my approaches and also for my putting, just because that seems fair. But we're gonna start it off with a par 4 here, 513 feet, wide open. I don't think this grass is technically OB, but you don't wanna be in it, obviously. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. A little right because I yanked it. It's probably hard to see in that blue sky. I don't think I got all of my max distance on that shot, but it's a good start and we didn't roll it. I think I should be able to get closer to the bottom of this hill, but as the first drive of the day, not bad at all. I'll just try to go warden into the basket. Got a little right to left, so this might push more left. Drop. Nice. Also on my last video, I did ask what you guys wanted to see the Gorgon compare to. I did see those comments, I promise. I just have to get some of those discs to make that happen. Since there's nothing really in the way of this hole, it's definitely one you want to start out getting. I got a little bit of a headwind on this putt, but we're in. Hopefully if I can go, I don't know, 2 to 3 down on this back 9, I'll be pretty pleased. See if we can stay away from the bogeys. Hole 2, another par 4 at 423 feet. Obviously you got the long grass rough on the left. This basket actually sits on top of the hill up there. Also we have a tailwind which should stable us up a little bit. I definitely think it stabled us up a little bit. That one didn't really want to turn at all. It just got to flat, but it really flew very straight there, which was nice. And it didn't really have any sort of fade off on the end there, which is super sweet because I did not want to go in that long grass. I feel like the trees are so grown in, it's actually hard to see where this basket is on camera, but it's right in front of me on this hill. I'm just gonna try to forehand a putter into the hillside. Oh, I yanked that. I'm lucky that this didn't go straight into the rough here. It actually kind of kicked out where I have a look at it, but it's a straddle uphill. Any metal hit, we could roll all the way back down. Yes, unless we hit chains. Hole 3 is definitely not a Gorgon type of hole, but we're gonna try to make it work, and we're also gonna test its forehand for the first time. I did that for your entertainment, all right? So now we can actually throw a shot. And I rolled it. I was low-key scared of that. I wanted to put it on hyzer, but I felt like I was gonna hit that tree again. I didn't put it on enough hyzer. That's gonna be pretty far. Sit. Oh yeah, that's fine. For obvious reasons, it's only fair if we give ourselves the bogey there. All right, back to 1 under par. That brings us into this par 5 at 849 feet. No real OB. I think there might be OB right, but that shouldn't really come into play, I hope. Of course, you have the long grass, but that's not OB. It just sucks to throw out of. I'm gonna try to throw this with a little less hyzer and see if it'll just drift right for us. Oh yeah. Oh, that's money. If I could get that flight out of it every time, that's so good. This time I think we pick it up, throw it on a good bit of hyzer and land a bit left, and that'll be perfect for us to access the pin for the birdie. It flattens out. Even with that much hyzer, that flattened out, but that's gonna fade great. That's really what I wanted to do there. In the grand scheme of things, I think I could have bit off a little bit more distance, but I was scared that we were gonna turn it over too far right, and then we wouldn't be able to get to the basket. So this is kind of difficult, but I'm just gonna try to throw a forehand turnover. That got lucky and not lucky. I almost played this exactly how I wanted to, but the approach was just awful. Short. Hole 5, 258 feet. I don't know if I would suggest doing this unless you have some touch with your forehand, but since I make YouTube videos and I'm for the people, I'm gonna try to throw a forehand hyzer flip at this basket. A little bit uphill. Hopefully I don't roll this over. We'll see how it goes. Get out of it. Okay, not bad. Pretty smooth, right? Overall. I definitely pansied out a little bit, but I'm glad I did because I was definitely going left there. So if I threw that a little harder, I would have had to put some more hyzer on it or make sure it didn't come out wobbly at all. Now see if I can get back to 2 under. Nice, stripe that one right down the middle. For hole 6, it's a par 3, 339 feet. I'm actually playing the gold pad just because we have a driver and this makes it the longest par 3. Honestly, I just want to put it out nice and wide, kind of like our second shot over there on hole 4. Not wide enough. That's gonna glide forever. Sit. My goodness. This one's also kind of a bummer not getting because it just seems so simple right there, right in front of you. Just didn't hang that one out wide enough. Hole 7, par 4, 555 feet. The first mission is just to hit this gap, and then once you do, we're gonna be shooting uphill to the basket. I'm gonna try the forehand again. It went well over there, so why not try it again? Oh, it's too low. See it go left. I tried to put that one on more hyzer, but I think I was focused too much on the hyzer that I didn't put it high enough. Special occasion, another forehand. Again, trying to put it on a lot of hyzer. I just need a little higher this time. Oh, it still rolls. Well, it didn't really roll. It just kind of turned over. That's actually not a bad shot with the forehand. Last thing to do, throw it in with the putter, just right around that pine. Has a chance. Oh, a little left. We're 2 under through 7. We got hole 8 here, 522 feet, another par 4. The biggest thing here is you don't want to go right because then we really don't have an opportunity for birdie. So I'm probably going to try to start this right on a lot of hyzer, and if anything, it should just flip up the flat and then fade left. Well, that didn't work at all, so now I'm in the woods. Just going to try to pitch this out. Actually, I'm going to try to put a forehand roller down with my putter. There's one log in the fairway, and my roller decides to hit it. I don't know, guys. Do you think we can get a putter through there or not? This is to save the par. Go, go, go. Ah, that's a chance. Obviously, a little bit too high. Hit those leaves. I wanted to be right under them. And I think if I would have been, we would have been parked. All we needed was a chance. Yes. Good par save there. That one scared me a bit, but I'm glad it's in. I finally decided to be clutch for once in my life. That doesn't mean anything because we still have to get through 18 or hole 9 for us, which is probably the hardest hole here. Last hole, hole 9, looking like 657 feet. It's a par 5. Oh, baby. Oh, kick back left. That was a terrible drive. I'm gonna try to throw like a cut roller. Don't know what else to do. Oh, it didn't cut. All right, we're playing Army Golf. I want to apologize for the filming on this hole. This is terrible, but I'm still trying to get out of here. I'm gonna try another cut roller because there's literally nothing else. Or at least in the opening. I mean, I'm gonna try to get to the basket. It sits up a little left. OB road, but anything past it is safe. Come on, hyzer. 2 straight, huh? I was really trying to put it on that steep hyzer that just flips up a little so that it continues the push, but it just got too flat. To secure my 2 under that I've held on to, we got a chance. That's all we needed, right? Get it. Yes! What an ugly hole, but we saved the par still. I did not deserve a par there. Definitely deserved the bogey. But hey, I'll take it. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for my Gorgon only round. I definitely feel like we got a little bit more comfortable with it today. You can see just how easy of a hyzer flip disc this is. Again, I am a little scared to like put too much power on it just because I don't want to roll over, especially on those scoring rounds. But overall, pretty solid disc so far. I definitely should get it in different plastics just to see how they compare. But let me know what you guys think of the video. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.